يلا بسم الله السلام عليكم. Let's get this thing started إن شاء الله تعالى. Sisters, يلا لو سمحتم. Brothers, and get the kids next to you, fathers. Your kids next to you, إن شاء الله تعالى, because we, as I mentioned, we need to finish Musa alayhi salam and then move on to 2 new prophets. And then Quran. Lots of Quran today as well. So please get your kids next to you. لو سمحتم. أيوة. وين يلا شباب, those of you playing outside basketball, we're gonna get started. يلا خلينا يلا بسرعة. يلا girls, يلا بسرعة. Alright, I've got the prizes. I already told somebody, the one who came here with his kids, وين راح الأخ اللي جا هون مع بنته؟ في أخ جا هنا مع بنته صايرون من منطقة المصريات. وين الأخ اللي جا هون مع بنته؟ راح. There was a brother who came here with his daughter. Yeah. So when I say no, it's not for everyone. When I say yes, it's yes for everyone. طيب. يلا شباب, please, خلاص. لو سمحت, those out, we're starting now. We're starting, inshallah. Bismillah. Last week we said, okay, we did the homework. Remember the homework from last week? You guys, the homework, the roadmap, Musa's roadmap. Nobody did it? I have the prizes. وينهم ايه كم في نعم homework. وين الhomework؟ ولا حدا؟ Nobody? So I got some amazing projects last time. They gave it to me. It was really amazing. وينهم؟ No homework. ولا you guys forgot? You guys always bring in, you guys did not. لا, I said roadmap, Musa's roadmap. That's it. يا حبيبنا الغالي. I gave somebody يا أستاذ, يا طيب, يا أبو طربوش. أيوه. أنا I gave somebody زي واحد أخذ كاندي, بس أنت كمان طلبت كاندي ما أعطيتك. تفضل. حتى ما تزعل منها. طيب. No homework يعني, ها؟ ما في حدا له homework خلهم يحزنوا؟ Nobody? طيب خلاص, اوكي. لا. Next week. حتى ما تقول لي I did not say. Next week, homework. What is the homework? A roadmap. Look at what you did to the other prophets. Musa, man, from the beginning until the end. Musa's roadmap. خلاص نعلم. ماما حياكمني. يمكن. كده مرة. لا خلاص بعدين. I'm gonna do everything. طيب I'm not gonna start with questions and answers. هندخل مباشرة في الموضوع. I'm gonna go straight to موسى عليه السلام and then move on to another prophet بإذن الله, and then that prophet quickly, and then move on to one new prophet inshallah ta'ala. We talked about Musa عليه السلام and the story of the Baqarah. آخر شيء تكلمنا عليه موسى مع البقرة. Please, I'm trying, والله I'm trying my best. لأني I get queries يعني from people. Please, some said stick to English. Others they بيقولوا no بالعربي. واحد بدك أردو. أنا I'm not Jim. That's not the one. يعني I'm trying a little bit of English, a little bit of Arabic, so I can please العرب, I can please non-Arab, so I'm trying my best. Wallahi, I'm trying my best. You know how many to predict to stand here? It's a challenge. ليه؟ لأن في عندك all this audience. You have the kids which you have to address with something that they can relate to. And then you have the parents. I also have to give them some content. And then you have the aunties and the khala and the ham. Also you have to give them some content. وعندنا ما شاء الله مدرسات. وعندنا مدرسين. We have intellectual people. So imagine you be here and then you have to target everyone and everybody has to come out from here happy and pleased. يعني ترى أنا ما هو أنا مسكين أنا يعني I'm trying my best. So try to inshallah ta'ala help me and whatever comes, قولوا جزاك الله خير, right? You're the best chef. You're the best chef. موسى عليه السلام خلاص. قصة البقرة we finish the قصة البقرة. Musa goes back home to settle with Bani Israel. تعالى Musa he went through a lot of hardship. But he made dua to Allah Azza wa Jalla in the very beginning. ربي لا أكون ظهيرا للمجرمين. He says, I don't want to be, I don't want to give my back to the Muslimin, to the criminals. Instead, I want to be able to help people, and he did. sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He went back to settle. وعاش مع بني إسرائيل وخصوصا مع أخوه هارون. So much so that he threatened that relationship. I said something there, fifth and sixth. Eighth, fifth, and sixth. Only female raise your hand. Only female raise your hand. Only female raise your hand. Fifth and sixth. What fifth and sixth? إن هناك في شيء اسمه الخامس والسادس. الخامس والسادس. هو علاقته مع أخوه. الخامس والسادس كمان. يعني أقول لكم الجواب. The answer is very clear. He strengthened his relationship with his brother. Fifth and sixth is I'll give you 3 meals. Right, everybody loves food. Yeah, you see that? أيوة. والله لا شيء لا. هو علاقته مع أخوه, right? So he strengthened his relationship with his brother. They become so close to one another. Fifth and sixth. يلا. Fifth and sixth. I'm fifth actually the answer because it has to do with Jannah. يلا. خلاص, it has to do with Jannah. If you don't know, I'll beat you up. It has to do with Jannah. خلاص يعني. ما شاء الله عليكي. ما شاء الله عليكي. Give her a hug. يلا. Because Harun is so close to one another, so much so that Harun, when Prophet Muhammad was being ascended in the Isra wal Mi'raj, where did he meet Harun? Harun was on the fifth heaven. Where was Musa? Musa was just above him in the sixth heaven. They were so close to one another. Right? Yes or yes? So he worked with his brother, and he was so close to him. And his brother died before him. And then Musa alayhi salam, he is the one who actually buried his own brother. But here's some questions right now. What do you think was the happiest moment between them? أفرح. عملوني كيف تقولون كده بالعربية؟ أسعد وقت ما بينه وبين أخوه. إيش هو أسعد وقت؟ The happiest moment. هذا فرعون ولا مين؟ فرعون لا يصنع فرعون لسه زمان ما جانا فرعون. لا he called me on the phone. I said, where are you? I said, what's the happiest moment between them? هو وبعدين يلا each other. When he came back from Midian and he told his brother, guess what, Harun? You're a prophet. What an amazing news. أنت رسول, I'm a رسول. And both of us will go and confront who? We're going to talk to Pharaoh. What do you think was the hardest moment together? Come on. The hardest moment together is the one. When he had to bury him? No. أيوة حاجة. When the hardest moment? Not between them. The hardest moment. When he put it from his beard. لا. أصعب وقت صعب بين موسى وبين هارون. أصعب. Yes. أيوة حل. ها؟ Yeah. When they were together to confront فرعون. أصعب هي لا أنا ما شفت أنا ما بشوف أنا ما بشوف كيف أنا ما بشوف هذه الحلاوة هذه already. أيوة ما شاء الله. She knew the answer, huh? She knew the answer? أيوة. The hardest moment was when they faced and confronted Pharaoh together. That was tough, that was hard. Remember Harun بعد في الذكر, he was making dhikr, and Musa went to confront Musa. That was the hardest moment between them. What was the strongest thing together? The strongest أقوى لحظة ما بين موسى وهارون. إيش هي؟ ما هي أقوى لحظة؟ The strongest. أيوة. I'm trying to pick people who never spoke. أنت يلا قول. No, but because I'm nice. أيوة. Somebody here. أيوة يلا أنت. Yes. Keep on doing that. Well, we already said that was the happiest moment, the strongest scene together. لا, the strongest scene was confronting the magicians. لما مع السحرة. Together with the Sahara, I think was the strongest scene. Although maybe you could be right as well. بعطيك مسواك, okay? مسواك. From Mecca all the way, huh? How about the mightiest moment? هذا. Hey, one more. The mightiest moment together. The mightiest moment, he said it. The mightiest. Huh? أيوة. Crossing the ocean. When they were together, crossing the ocean, وإنه ضرب البحر فانفلق فصار كله كالطود العظيم. أي نعم. So this would be, the mightiest moment together. And then Musa went to perform Hajj. As Prophet Muhammad, we're doing good so far. We're doing good, so stay silent, please. We're doing good, stay silent. يا شباب, يا حبيبنا, يا غالي, يا طيب, يا ميريزان, يا بسا, يا معلم. I picked all the names. معلم. Musa went to perform Hajj as all the prophets. Prophet Muhammad says all the prophets they went to perform Hajj. Is it like our sin? They went saying Talbiyah. The Prophet Muhammad says, if I could hear Musa alayhi salam making tawaf and making Talbiyah. He was raising his voice with Talbiyah. What was he saying? Talbiyah. What was he saying? Okay, all of you together. What was he saying? لا إله إلا الله. لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك. ده صوت متوسط. لبيك لا كأنه خلاص يلا نطلع كلنا يلا نقول صحيح كذا يلا. لبيك اللهم لبيك. Who said that first? Indeed? No? Because he said no, I'm with you. You and your mind. Because she said, no, I gave her candy. Did you say first? No, say no. No, okay. Then something interesting happened. Khalas Musa is done with his mission. He finished his mission. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this hadith is in Bukhari by the way, sent Malak al-Maut in the form of a person. Musa goes, and this hadith I had to seek and read it to start to make sure that the hadith makes sense, that the hadith is authentic. If the hadith was not in Sahih Bukhari, I would not have believed in this hadith. Why? Because it says that Musa touched Malak al-Maut. How can you touch Malak al-Maut in Musa? Musa touched someone before, remember? Musa was strong, the 1-inch punch if you remember. وَكَتَبَ مُوسَى فَقَدَ عَلَيْهِ. So Malak al-Maut was being said. Some of the في الحديث النبي says وقع سقى عينه. سقى عينه نزل عربي. سقى عينه يعني عينه انحلت عينه. His eyes came out. He punched him after his eyes came out. So Malak al-Maut goes, Allah, you sent me to Musa, he punched me. The hadith says, why, Ya Musa? I did not know he was Malak al-Maut. When Malak al-Maut comes to even a prophet, sometimes this written part, they would not know it was Malak al-Maut. So he came, so this man entered my home, so he punched him. So Malak al-Maut, Allah told Malak al-Maut, Ya Malak al-Maut, go back to Musa and tell him to touch a ball. يده على حجم مثلا. So, but whatever hair he could touch, that's the number of years he will live. يعني أنت طور. يعني so I touched hair. So I can see all these hair that I can touch. This is all the number of years. Whatever I can touch, يعني this is how many hair you have here. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. A lot of hair. That's the number of years. Then Malak al-Maut will rise and then what's next? What's next? It will be khalas. It will be over for him. That's what happened here, the end of the Nur of Musa alayhi salam. Put your hand on the back of a bull, and whatever you touch, the number of years that Musa alayhi salam will get to live. And then the unfortunate or the saddest moment when Malak al-Maut will come to Musa, as it came to Rasulullah before, after, as it came to Ibrahim before, as it came to Adam before, when Malak al-Maut comes to say, Ya ayyatuha an-nafs al-mutma'inna, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah, fadkhuli fi ibadi, wadkhuli jannati. When Musa, Malak al-Maut came to him and that he mentioned that, Ya ayyatuha an-nafs, or you righteous soul, come out to what is the Lord. And the soul of Musa came out. Where is Musa today? Musa is in the sixth heaven, and Prophet Muhammad saw him when he was ascended into the heavens. This brought the journey, or this amazing journey of Musa. Do you know how many times he was mentioned in the Quran? Come on, Marla, look at Musa in the Quran, and we mentioned this in the very beginning. 136 times. 156 times Musa alayhi salam, the Nabi who mentioned the most in the Quran. عليه وعلى رسولنا الصلاة والسلام. يا أيها النفس المطمئنة. Here are some questions for the intelligent. Only for the intelligent. Questions for the intelligent. If you're intelligent, once you see my question, raise your hand if you know the answer. Question number 1. What was Musa's mission? موسى كان عنده ميشن. ايش كانت الميشن اوف موسى؟ الميشن يعني بالعربي هي مهمة. موسى كان عنده مهمة. We talked about this and at the very beginning. حجة تفضل. موسى كان عنده مهمة from the very beginning. لا. 3 missions, okay? 3 missions. 3 مهمات. So I'm giving you a clue. ايش هم مهمة موسى؟ 3. We taught this in the very beginning. What was his mission? 3. Mission. Before confronting us. Palestine. And what was the first one? Okay. You have 2 rights. You need 1. إخراج بني إسرائيل إخراج بني إسرائيل هذا الثاني. It's number 2. First one is the first one. أول وحدة. The first one. أخراج مين؟ فرعون. The first one راح يتكلم عن فرعون. Number 2. طلع بني إسرائيل. Get بني إسرائيل out from slavery, from Egypt. And then number 2 is like الله خير ما شاء الله عليك. Thank you. Keep coming, okay? الله خير ما شاء الله عليك. And number 3, take Bnei Israel from Egypt, take them where? Take them where? Free, take them where? Palestine, take them to Palestine. So who knew the answer? You said 2, right? Yeah, no. You said 2, right? You said how many? You said nothing. You said nothing. Did you say? Okay, 50 Palestine. Because you said 50 Palestine, you get 2. You said 50 Palestine. أنت قلت وحدك كمان صح؟ أنت قلت وحدك. Okay, so everybody said everything. Oh, okay, Allah, you. هذا اللي وراك. What were the 4 stages Musa would go through? تكلمنا في in the very beginning. I'm just recapitulating quickly so we can move on to the next part. يا parents لو سمحتم، يا mothers، يا أمهات، يا آباء. أعطيني العصا. What were the 4 stages Musa would go through? 4 stages. Remember, from the very beginning. 2 stages. What were the 4? أيوة. 4 stages. There's an executive stage. Part 1, executive stage. Part 2. Before the executive stage, what was the first stage? Remember the executive stage? There's 2 stages. Preparation stage 1, preparation stage 2. The first preparation stage, when did that happen? طبعا انا بعطيكم كل شيء، اذا كنتم بس تجوا خلاص. Preparation stage 1. The palace, good job, ما شاء الله عليك. Preparation 1 was in the palace. Preparation stage 1 was in the palace. Preparation stage 2, where? Medium. جزاك الله خير. Medium. Execution part 1, where? After he's prepared, I got preparation from the palace. I am Musa. I learned, and then I went to Midian, and I got prepared as well to become a prophet. Now, execution. Execution part 1, where did that happen? Never. Where? It's good. Fir'aun, I operated in execution with Fir'aun, and then part 2. You know what's in a voice in the Masjid al-Haram? Preparation part 2 to go to Fir'aun, and then number 2, execution, taking them Israel out into Palestine. Right. What are some of the qualities of a good leader? This is easy, man. Qualities of a good leader. You all know that. Any good leader, they have to have some traits. What are the traits of a good leader? أيوة حبيبنا. يلا أنت. يلا. Good leader has to be what? Good listener. ما شاء الله عليك. Good listener. A good leader is what? Brave. Good leader is. Trustworthy. All this we learn from Musa alayhi salam. Smart. Okay, smart. A good leader is patient. Now, Allah, ya Rabbi, grant me patience. Courtesy? That's courtesy. Courtesy, I agree. Okay, courtesy. Boss? Is that the boss? Self-control. Aywa, that's what I do, self-control. Smart. A good leader is. يا ماما تعبني ذبحني هذا الولد والله ما ولدت وانا خلاص انا I don't know what he wants. هذه تفهم؟ هذه I don't know what he wants. The girl هذه مش عارف وين ايش بده هذه. Yes. Let's first try. يلا خلاص quickly and then we move on. Let's first try. أول ترايل يعني هو بالعربي هو ذكرني the trial means hardship which means لا بالعربي لا مش مصيبة حزة ابتلاء الله يجزيك الخير. أول ابتلاء لموسى عليه السلام. أول موسى first trial the very first ابتلاء when جزاك الله خير when he killed the guy. طيب هذه if you know this one I'll give you من عند it's not this one. When did Musa saw his nobility? مروءة رجولة المروءة. I can't even answer already. When did Musa saw his manhood? His مروءة. أيوة حتى لما سقى Allah is like, when he waited for the women, he was thirsty, but he left his will and his own thought, and then he went and he wanted for those women, so he showed his mobility. Sallallahu, all of you, sallallahu ala Musa, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And I think this is the last one. No, this is the tough one. When Moses like miracles, who are the people who, okay, this one, mashallah alaykum. This one for a ball, who are the people who are doomed to be in hellfire, then went to Jannah. كانوا يروحون النار وبعدين يدخلون الجنة. من هؤلاء؟ من هؤلاء؟ The magicians. The magicians. The magicians. In the morning, they will go to the fire. At night, they went to Jannah. خلصنا. We're going to move to continuation. طب ممكن تسكتوهم؟ لا هذه في long one. يلا حبيبنا. يا بلال سكتوا. يا أخوات. يا عزة. طيب. And then Musa عليه السلام, as he passed away, the mission goes on. Sisters, hi, father. Remember this man, Musa ibn Nun? Who is this man, Musa ibn Nun? In English, Joshua. Who's Joshua? Joshua is that containing the word with Musa alayhi salam, the story of Al-Khidra. Remember? So now he says, oh, I can't do this. I cannot do this. لا سمحتم يا شباب. يا بلال. أمتك عليك. ساعدني. No, I admire the parents. It's not the boys, it's the parents. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala selected this man. Musa gave him the mission because Harun has passed away. But the mission still goes on because Banu Israel has not answered, they have not answered Palestine. So they need to go to Palestine. So what happened? This was the mission of this man. And this man will cause or create, not create, he will have a miracle. An amazing miracle. What is this miracle? That's what we're going to talk about quickly and then move on to Dawood alayhi salam. What's going to happen to him was when Musa died, Yusha ibn Nun took control. Took control. He trained them. Right? We need to go to Palestine. Within Palestine, there is some big ones from Canaan, the land of the Arabs at the time, Canaaniyin. There's a big one or a tribe called Al-Amalek. Al-Amalek or the Amalekites. Who are the Amalekites? Amalek بالعربي, Amalek يعني something big, huge, Amalek, giant. Right? So they used to live there. And they were very poor people. So the Palestinians or the Palestinians, they had to go to Palestine. And they had to have a war in order to keep those people out of Palestine. So this was the mission. The mission of Yusha ibn Nun. So he took them to Palestine and he led them to Palestine as the Amalekites were there, the inhabitants of Palestine. So he put them under siege for 6 months. Are you following the story? 6 months. When Israel were there, putting the Amalek into a siege. There was a big war happening between them. And then after 6 months, on a Friday, just like today, ستطعت يوم الجمعة, just like today. خلاص, they're winning the war, and they're about to enter Palestine. As they're about to enter Palestine, the sun was setting. Are you following? The sun was setting. Friday, and then what goes after Friday? Come back Friday for what? Saturday. Saturday. So, Saturday and Friday. So, after sun sets from Friday, the day turns into what? It becomes Saturday. So now, for the Palestinian, for the Israel, there is a legislation. We don't fight on the day of called the Sabbath. What is the Sabbath? Yom Saturday. You know, Muslims, we have Friday. These Jews, they have Saturday, which is the Sabbath, which is the day of their celebration. And then the Christians, they have Sunday. So, if the sun was setting, if the sun sets, it means that we have to stop. And then if they were to stop, they won't be able to go in, inside Palestine. So they had something that had to happen. What had to happen? Yes. This man, Yusha ibn Nun, he stopped time. He stopped time. What did he do to stop time? So he addressed the sun to stand still. He addressed the sun to stand still. And he stopped time. The sun and the moon moves as the sun and the moon, they move. That means they're moving all the time. So he stopped the time. What? Let's say Asr is at 6 o'clock. And then Maghrib is at 7:40. So at 7:40, it turns into Saturday. If it goes to 7:40, we'll have to stop the fight. We can't. Because it's the Sabbath. The Sabbath is like, for the Muslims, when they reach the Haram. The day is, the day of the Haram, for instance, just like the Qa'dah, the Hijjah, Muharram, these are our sacred months. And we have sacred lands, just like Mecca and Medina, and even of course, sacred lands. So for Bani Israel, Sabbath is a sacred time, it's a sacred day, not fighting. So he addressed the sun to stop, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered his call, لما خاطب الشمس أنتقد في مكانها. So what was the Shams? The Shams, which is the sun, stop just so he can finish the fight and enter Palestine. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only man on earth who made the sun stop, who made the sun stop is this man called Yusha ibn Nun alayhi salam. Remember this name, Yusha ibn Nun alayhi salam. So because Allah answered his call, he told Bani Israel, Ya Bani Israel, enter the Quds, Yallah, ادخلوا فلسطين, but enter in humbleness. What is humbleness? تواضع. ادخلوا البيت الحرام متواضعين. متواضعين means enter with your, متواضعين. Just like who? Just like Salah ad-Din. Just like Salah ad-Din when he conquered Palestine. دخلهم متواضع. Just like Prophet Muhammad when he entered Mecca. The conquest of Mecca. Prophet Muhammad entered Mecca, his head down. Salah ad-Din when he entered Palestine, his head was down. In humbleness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he asked them to go to do what? He asked them to put their heads down in ruku' and to enter Palestine. Who is he talking to هنا؟ يتكلم عن مين؟ بنو ايش؟ بنو إسرائيل. بنو إسرائيل know them. I know them. We know them. Right, Bnei Israel? Would they listen to their prophet? No, they didn't listen. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? وَإِذْ قُلْنَا ادْخُلُوا هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةَ فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا حَيْثُ شِئْتُمْ. القرية يعني فلسطين هنا. القدس. حيث شئتم رغدا وادخلوا الباب سجدا. And enter in prostration. وادخلوا الباب سجدا وقولوا حطة. حطة. يا ربي حط عنا خطايانا. وقولوا حطة. ربي حط عنا خطايانا. وقولوا حطة نغفر لكم خطاياكم وسنزيد المحسنين. والصورة القارئ. Somebody who didn't speak. Somebody didn't speak. He's not calling us. Somebody didn't speak. أنا بزعل ده. أيوة أنا بقول لك ده something. في السنة في الحديث في البخاري. And you remember when we said, enter this city and eat freely from wherever you please. This is the Prophet Yusha ibn Nun. And enter the gate with humility, saying, above us, Ya Allah, forgive our sins and multiply the reward. So what did they say? فَبَدَّلَ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا قَوْلًا غَيْرَ الَّذِي قِيلَ لَهُم. If you know the answer, I give you the best chocolate in Canada. They changed the words. Instead of saying, وَقُولُوا حِطَّةً, they said something else. إذ قالوا أنت عارفة حسب أنت عارفة. وقالوا حنطة. Did you know the answer? وقالوا حنطة. وقالوا حنطة. They said instead of saying حطة. Who knew the answer? You're lying to me? Did you know the answer? Did you know the answer? Okay, so let's trust me if you know the answer. But don't lie to me. Don't lie outside the masjid and inside the masjid. وقالوا instead of saying حطة والله forgive our sins, they start saying حطة. And instead of entering in sujood, they entered in والعياذ بالله under the box. I'm going. I'm almost there. What's that noise coming from the back? Back in here. Instead of saying حطة, they said حطة. The key words. Like they were sitting with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu who's feeding Prophet Muhammad Fatima, or Aisha, sitting with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu and then one of the Israelis was passing by, and then he said, Assalamu alaikum ya Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum. So Aisha, she heard them. وعليكم السلام واللعنة والغضب. وعليكم السلام. Instead of, because they changed words. They know to change words. They know to curse Muhammad alayhi salam. So they said instead of saying Assalamu alaikum, they said Assalamu alaikum. You know what Sam means? Death. It means death. Alaykum ya Muhammad. So Aisha, she replied, what did the Prophet say, by the way? The Prophet says, وعليكم. وعليكم. ولما يسلم عليكم إذا حييتم بتحية باحترامنا أو نطيعها. So if somebody says Assalamu alaikum, say وعليكم السلام, or Riad, say وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Well, at least say that as it is. وعليكم السلام. But these people, they said Assalamu alaikum, the Prophet says وعليكم, and upon you. But Aisha, she was so angry, وعليكم, and the curse, and the disgrace. The Prophet says, Ya Aisha, did you hear what I said? Yes, Ya Rasulullah. I just said وعليكم. There's no need to be angry. I just said وعليكم. They pushed me there. I said وعليكم then. So, just like remember what that lady called me on the phone in the UK on that TV program. There's a TV program called Q&A, in London. So I was getting TV, and then this sister called on the phone. Hi, Sheikh, right? Hi. وعليكم hi. I said وعليكم hi. So I said وعليكم. So that's then, so they changed as they did this, and instead of entering in sujood, they entered in their back. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again wanted to punish them and sent upon them sa'iqah, but eventually they repented and then they went inside Palestine. Now they are in Palestine. Would they be living there happily ever after? No, they will never be living there happily ever after, because they will keep on deviating. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send to them another prophet. As I mentioned, if you remember, 124,000 prophets. The majority were sent to Bani Israel. How many amongst 124,000 were Arabs? Come, 124,000 رسول أو نبي من ضمنهم 4 بس اللي هم عرب. If you remember, 4 عرب منهم. There were only 4 Arab prophets. إسماعيل منهم إسماعيل من العرب المتعربة. Who is there? شعيب صالح ومين كمان؟ ومين كون؟ محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام. Muhammad. So these are the Arab prophets from all the 124. The majority were sent to Bani Israel. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent upon them this amazing man. لو سمحتوا, please, nothing. خلاص. I just want your heart, because I want to talk about this amazing man. I'm not going to talk about the story. The story will be next week. Today is just him, who he is. I'm going to talk about this man and who he is. Dawood alayhi salam, one of the most amazing prophets. He's an inventor. This man is an inventor. What did he invent? What did he invent? هذا النبي كان مخترع. اخترع شيء. ماذا اخترع هذا النبي? What did he invent? You don't know the answer. What did he invent? Mirror? No. What did he invent? Home? This is a hadith reported by Bukhari from Pakistan and India. What? Iron? No, he didn't invent iron. I'm going to come with iron. What did he say? Adila. He invented Adila. That man, he said it first. He invented armor. We're going to talk about it. بس والله امتحان things there. I'm joking. He's the man. All the prophets were inventors. What did Idris invent? Idris, the plant, and then how to write now. No, he invented something. The art, the ship, about now. So this nation, this is what we call them nation builders. They build, they invent things. So, who is this man? This man is a worshipper. Prophet Muhammad used to talk about the ibadah of Dawood alayhi salam. That's as well. Because today, inshallah ta'ala, you and I, tonight, kulla, we will have a homework. Tonight we'll have homework, all of us. Whether you're a man or a woman, we will do something that Dawood used to do, what Prophet Muhammad used to do. What is it? We're going to talk about it quickly, inshallah ta'ala. I still have maybe 5-10 minutes, I'm done. He was mentioned 16 times, by the way, in the Quran. 16 times in the Quran. There's a hadith narrated by Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, reported by Bukhari. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As came to Rasulullah. Listen to this. Ya Rasulullah, I have so much power. I have all of energy. I want to fast the whole year. I want to fast the whole... I can ask him, again, it's not a question. I want to fast the whole year. Allah says, no, don't do it. My son, the Prophet says, no, don't do it. Then the Prophet told him, fast 3 days a month. He said, Ya Rasulullah, I can do more. I can do more than 3 days a month. Then the Prophet told him, then fast 2 days a week. He says, Ya Rasulullah, I can do more. Then the man said, and then the Prophet told him, fast every other day. 1 day yes, 1 day no. He said, I can do more. He says, the Prophet told him, this is the best fasting, the fasting of Dawood alayhi salam. He used to fast 1 day, and he used to break the fast the next day. If you know this answer, which I'm going to answer now, only the adults, because I don't know if the kids would know this. What's 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6? Do you know the answer? Huh? No. I said the question. Hey. Give me the answer to this. 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6. Get down. 1/2, enter. 1/2, huh? 1 whole? Yes, salam alayhi. Number 1. Ta'ala, number 1. He said it too? He said 2. Did you say that too? Oh, okay. Come on. It's 1 whole. Did you know the answer? Yes. It means 1. One-half plus 1/3 plus 1/6. What does that mean? كان ينام نصف الليل ويقوم ثلثه وينام ثلثه. He used to sleep half of the night. He used to do qiyam al-layl 1/3 of the night. Like the Prophet used to do qiyam al-layl 1/3 of the night. And he used to sleep for 1/6 of the night. That would be the whole night. That equals 1. So this is the homework that you and I will do, inshallah ta'ala. We're going to do some qiyam al-layl tonight. You will wake up maybe half an hour, if you can, or maybe 1 hour before Fajr. Fajr is at 5:20 or 5:25, I think. 5:25. The least, inshallah, try to wake up at 4:45. 4:45. Even the sister. ولو عندك إذا تتمرن من الصلاة, it's okay. Still wake up and make that salah. It's okay. So the brothers and the sisters, husbands and wives, wake each other up and do qiyam al-layl at least half an hour. If you can do more, try to make some du'as, inshallah ta'ala, in the last of the night so that we can wrap the talk. I don't just teach the nation builders and the stories of the prophets. Remember what I said? We derive lessons from the stories of the prophets. So كان داود عليه السلام ينام نصف الليل ويقوم ثلثه. What is going on? I know what's going on. And he used to sleep 1/6 of the night. كان عليه السلام داود, and he used to wake his family up. يقوم على داود, or the son of Dawood. He used to wake his wife up, he used to wake his children up to pray qiyam al-layl, alayhi salam. Also, brothers, wives, this is gold, wives. It's not, you're not here for the candy, are you? Yes, okay, طيب, almost done. 5 more minutes, inshallah. If I see you guys listening and learning, you will get more. If I see you just playing around, I swear by Allah, I'm not going to give you nothing. So here, I'm watching now. What else about this man? Habib Abu Musa. You know, inshallah ta'ala, we will see Dawood and we will hear his voice. Wow! The Prophet Muhammad one night, after he finished from Isha, and then he was walking back home, and then he passed by the house of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. He passed by the house of a man by the name of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, and then he heard him reciting the Quran. The Prophet sat down, and he listened to Abu Musa al-Ash'ari reciting the Quran. مر على بيت موسى أبو موسى، وكان أبو موسى يقرأ القرآن، وكان له صوت جميل. فجلس عليه السلام يستمع لصوت أبو موسى. أبو موسى came last night, and the night before, the day before. And then the Prophet told him, Ya Abu Musa, if you saw me yesterday, I was there listening to you. I did not know Rasulullah. No, if I knew, if I knew you were listening, I would even beautify my voice more. The Prophet told him, لقد أوتيت 7 مزمارا من مزامير آل داود. He says, you are having this melodic voice, just like the voice of Dawood alayhi salam. He has such a very beautiful voice. You know, some people, they recite different qaris. They recite with, let's say, Shaykh al-Qudaysh, and the same he recites with Mu'aqli, and he recites different fields. This prophet, he had 70 different voices, so much so, that whenever he used to recite a sabur, يا جبال عوضي ما هو الطير. Even the طير, you know الطير, when he's bird, they used to sway. When he used to listen to his beautiful voice, the trees would sway, the mountains would sway at the very, very beautiful voice. This prophet, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he was humble, alayhi salam. نعم العبد إنه أواب. Just like who? Ibrahim alayhi salam. Awab, he was very humble down to earth. What else? He used to keep his promise. I'm going to ask you about this. He used to keep his promise as all the promise. But this man you will see later on, when we talk about his story, when he gives a word, he will keep his word. Alayhi salam. What else? Somebody said that earlier. He says, heal. خليه يتصل بخليه. لا الله يرضى عليك. خلي بس. You know, steel, هذا steel, ولا steel, يعني شيء steel, يعني something like this, okay. يعني it's not like that, but it's okay. Steel, like something like iron. Iron is hard, you can't even move. So Dawood, iron will become like Play-Doh. He plays with it, it becomes so soft for him. So that's the sound. Just only him, somebody else will come, they can move it. But him, he was so hammered, the steel, the iron becomes so like Play-Doh, then he will make things with them. He will make swords, he will make armor, he will make things with his own hand. Alayhi salam. The new invention. He invented this. Why? He's a savior. He's a savior. Before him, people didn't have no armor. They were all clean happy. So he invented something to save the lives of the people. Alayhi salam. Now, the first to invent armor to save lives. Allah blessed him with ilm. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ عِلْمًا. He had knowledge. You will see this verse will come handy when the story of the eel, النعجة, eel. We will talk about the story of the eel. We will talk the story about him and his son. His son's name is Sulaiman. I know about Sulaiman, but you don't know the father. The father is 2 kings, 2 prophet kings. The very first prophet. The very first prophet king is Dawood alayhi salam, not Sulaiman. And then his son Sulaiman alayhi salam. A beautiful dua about the love of Allah, and I will end with this. I'm watching. أنت يجيب نفسك. طيارة يعني أنت طيارة ابعد. بالدعاء. Please remember this dua. The dua of Dawood, the prophet used to make this dua. اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك. وحب العمل الذي يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم اجعل حبك أحب إلي من أهلي ومالي ومن الماء البارد. You see, Allah اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من يحين الحب. إني الأول في حب محبة وفي محبة. حب means love. Allah, I ask you for your love. أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك, and the love to those whom you love. Not only your love, also to love those whom you love. I want to love them. اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب العمل الذي يبلغني أو يقربني لحبك, and to love the actions that will make me love you. What kind of actions will if you were to do them, Allah will love you. Such as what? Salah, Siyam, Quran, sitting here, Sadaqah. These are the things that Allah will, if you were to do them, Allah will love you. So He would say, oh Allah, make me love actions that will grant me your love. اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك ومن العالم يقربني. اللهم اجعل حبك أحب إلي من نفسي. Allah, make your love more beloved than my own self. I want to love you more than I love my own self, more than I love my own family, and more than what? He said, and I'm done. Why he said cold water? I want your love to be more than the love of cold water. أحب إلي من الماء البارد. Your love, I want your love to be more than me loving cold water. Why cold water, ya Dawood? Because it is the dua of Dawood, and the prophet is to make this dua. Why? Next week. الأسبوع الثاني next week. Don't touch nothing. Next week, inshallah ta'ala. And next week, inshallah, sit down. Line up. Yeah, I was going to call you. Yeah, where's the